Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Utah Utes, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Utes will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So TCU's offense will go to work first. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. And the Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at it.
There he goes! And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. Oh, and the extra point is blocked. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Utah's offense has the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle.
Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Utes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Such a great job on the defense cleaning up early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. The lead is down to a field goal.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Already showing signs of a slugfest as they try to build on this 6-3 lead. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Flushed out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw it all the way back across the field. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job.
There he goes. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Horned Frogs are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The completion short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball.
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, TCU!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Virginia delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Charlottesville. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the ACC. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Quarterback on the keeper. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. And the Utes want to pick up the tempo.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Rush is on him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Snags it at the 30 and still running. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Got his man on the right. Turning it on. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22?
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, trying to find his man. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Taking it the other way. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. The defense putting points on the board. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking fourth down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You just throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They'll go to the ground. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Using the quick game. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's first and 10. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Utes will hustle to the line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Under fire. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. High the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
Nice play call, QB sneak, yet another first down. And this offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense out, giving them some wins so that when they get back on the field, they'll be ready to play with their hair on fire.
Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Second and goal for the offense. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They're working that left side. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Horned Frogs have pushed it inside the 20.
Get set.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete on the right side. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And the Horned Frogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
It's complete to the right. Touchdown, TCU! A great catch and run for 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to run rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it first and goal from the 10. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game, he was under 50% on his throws. He went back to work, worked on his fundamentals, and that's really showing up here.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Georgia State is getting handled right now at home. Someone needs to step in here, throw in the towel, and stop this fight. They're trailing by 21 to Ohio. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got him. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. The Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield on 1st down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the 1st half. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Complete. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 1st down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense.
And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this 1st half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Amon G. Carter Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Horned Frogs will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. And the Utes in the hurry up. He'll do it himself. Breaks the tackle. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. Third down, we're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he was able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving and keep the sticks rolling.
Got a man. It's Thomas. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Utes will bring the punt team onto the field.
And you got to wonder if this offense is going to go for it here. They're trailing now by a lot. I know there's a lot of football still to go, and I know they're on their own end of the field, but just kind of get the feeling their defense hasn't gotten a ton of stops. They may need to stay out there, and they're going to need this quarterback to make a play.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Here's the handoff. Still on his feet at the 35. He's running free down the middle. The 10. Touchdown, Hornsby. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're gifted.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Horned Frogs want to move quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Touchdown, TCU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game. But defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
The Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had money on the drive. Ball at the 30. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun to give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That's caught. It's Thomas. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Just keeps slinging it. Makes the grab. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
And the Horned Frogs look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive.
29 Philly, 2-9.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more.
Breaks into the open. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to run for it. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up. From the gun. Looking for the goal line. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it. inches away from the touchdown. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll go to the air on second and short. Swings it out to the flat. Touchdown, Horned Frog! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Solid gain to get them out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. The Utes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The pull and throw off the RPO. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. From the gun, running back gets to give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Utes will send out the punt unit.
Number 17 in punt formation to kick it away.
He'll take it on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. He'll run it again. There he goes. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over. And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
They've converted twice on 4th down so far. Will they make it 3? Converts on 4th down. Still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Horned Frogs are marching down the field.
Here we go.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
On the ready.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Jackrabbit.
Just feeds the running back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's
turning it on. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add that.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring.
Offenses ice football games in the 4th quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile in.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play can decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.